Hello everybody, this is Kaz2142. Today I have some old gameplay of Nuketown Demolition, where I'm using the M60 and I believe I get 2 good kill streaks. I also chopped up the video a little bit, so I'm sorry if it doesn't look, pitch perfect, but that's not the point. I have a very interesting story to tell you guys. It's actually pretty creepy. Or well, it was pretty creepy to me. Where do I start? Well, alright, so the other night I kinda had the urge to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but I don't think I had it, and I wasn't gonna go through the trouble of setting up my PS2 out of the blue. So I looked around and I wanted to download it, on my computer somewhere. So I went to a torrent site, found out, I looked, I searched. There's only one person who had it that I found, and right away you knew there was something wrong with the download. The user who uploaded the game left only the alias, which was a couple dots, which is pretty stupid, but whatever. And there was no comments, so really the only information about it was the title, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Well, I was like, why the hell not? So I scanned the file for viruses, and it was clean, so I installed it. Game was totally fine for the first 2 hours until how do I put this? Something strange occurred. See, whenever I finished the mission with Ricardo Diaz, this text would flash across the screen three times, so Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, except it was Black Dread. So I figured it was some stupid glitch or a programmer's joke, and I continued on my merry gunslinging way. The game started to disturb me when I noticed that instead of their witty dialogue, civilians would just stop talking at all. Also, the civilians, not like the cops or whatnot, but the actual civilians, whenever I would become in like a 5-foot radius of them, they would stop whatever they're doing and just stare at me. No matter how far away I walked, they would just stand there and stare at me until they were no longer being rendered by my computer. Playing this in the middle of the night with the lights off is absolutely terrifying. I don't care if it's a video game, but when everyone in the video game stops and stares at you, it's terrifying. But I tried to ignore all the issues with the game, and I continued playing up until the mission where you kill Lance Vance. Well, after I finished that mission, I received a phone call. It was the cell phone. I received a phone call, and I casually answered it like it was another mission, because I already played the game before, and I knew it was another mission. I was disappointed. I was disappointed. Instead, there was a robotic sort of monotone voice repeating over and over again, Black Dread, Black Dread. The voice never ended itself, and it just kept going and going and going. I had to cancel the game and reload, this time ignoring the phone call. But the problem is, after 4 rings, the phone automatically picks up and, it continued its remorseless phrase. I was getting full of this crap and figured that this might be a cheat, so I entered the phrase as I heard it. This is something I still regret. I should have just uninstalled the game immediately, okay? Now, I am wearing Turtle Beaches, okay? There are 2 speakers that cover my ear completely. I can't hear anything outside of it if I have the volume turned up. It's like a sound whoring device, but I have these on while I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. A girl's high-pitched screaming replaced the ambient music and the radio music, and all the civilians faced me, no matter where they were to me, no matter their proximity to me. I finally had to mute the game to continue playing it. Even though there were so many errors with the game, I finally finished the last mission and got a phone call soon after. Meet me at the airport. Click. Now, this part I'm concerned about because I beat the game and I know there was nothing else after that. Maybe it was the guy who had me do all the assassination missions. Maybe the programmer put something in there. I don't know. I kind of just pushed everything to the back of my mind, and I followed the little skull icon to the airport. Right as I entered the the purple marker, a somatic sequence began. Like the little movie before a mission or after the mission. All I saw was a flash, some sort of red collage-like thing, and then another flash. Once the cinematic ended, I guess the guy who called me or whatever, but a person walked out of the airport. Now, this is the part that kind of weirded me out just a little bit. The guy had the exact same model as your guy. Like, he's the exact same character, the same model and whatnot. So I figured, maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe some developer got lazy. So I walked towards him, I was, like, getting ready to get a mission. But this is where it gets fucked up, okay? This is where it gets creepy. The character, the guy that came out of the airport, sprinted at me, and a chainsaw like just appeared out of nowhere in his hand, and he attempted to hack at me, like cut me up into little pieces, like, you know, I don't know, Leatherface or something. Yeah, Leatherface. So I panicked and I jumped onto my motorcycle, and I was like gonna get the hell out of there. But this is the part that still concerns me, is that the guy spawned some sort of like convertible and proceeded to give chase to me. I jumped back on the motorcycle and whatnot, and I took off. The guy spawned the convertible, chased after me. Now this is where I believe that there's no way he was a built-in NPC. He took shortcuts and slammed my motorcycle with like perfect timing. It just looked like another person was controlling him. Of course, I was finally overrun with his car and died, but instead of respawning at the hospital, I saw another white flash, another red collage that I couldn't make out, and then my computer blue screened and crashed. Now, later I find out that the file has been taken down and black dread means the Grim Reaper is coming for you, but, I mean, it was pretty creepy, and that's the end of my story, guys.